Hi, thank you so much for joining me and welcome to this yoga practice, which is for overthinking. We all have those times where we get up in our head and we have a lot to process, and sometimes it feels like your mind's just going around in circles, or you're getting ahead of yourself with a certain situation. And honestly, I was going to film a totally different kind of video for you today, and then I was just having one of those days and I thought about not filming, and then I thought, actually, what is really going to help people is to create a practice that will allow me to come into the present moment and also you. And yoga is one of my favourite ways to bring myself back to the present and therefore just slow down my thoughts as well. And that is because the breath, if we are truly focusing on the breath, we realise and we remove ourselves from our thoughts, which are either about the future or the past, and we come to an unconscious realisation that this present moment is all we have, and we can just be at peace within it. So let's start by finding a comfortable seat and a tall spine, and just make sure you're comfortable, shoulders away from the ears, and taking a deep breath in, fill up the belly, rib cage and chest, and then sigh all the air out through your mouth, letting go of all those thoughts. 2 more times. And 1 more, as loud as you can. And now feel that sense of relaxation come through your body and connect to your breath. Just breathing in smoothly through the nose and breathing out slowly through the nose. Sitting here for a few rounds of breath just to fully arrive in the practice, arrive in this moment. And now we'll make our way straight into some movement to get out of our heads and into our bodies. So come to a tabletop position with the knees hip width distance apart and the wrists underneath your shoulders. And start by just swaying the body from side to side. Keeping the breath smooth in and out through the nose and into the throat. And now coming back to center, come through into a cow spine, so coming into a back bend. And then from there, draw a big circle with your belly button. So allowing your spine to move fluidly in a circle. As you round up towards the ceiling, curl the back under through a cat position. So it's like a cat and cow, but you're just taking it more organically, more intuitively, and still breathing, of course. And maybe close your eyes and move in a way that feels really good for you. Maybe you want to make the circles really big and bring your head around into the movement as well, or maybe you want to slow it down and make them smaller. And go back the other way with the circle now. And then coming back into stillness. From here, we'll press into the hands, tuck the toes under, and on an exhale, make your way back to a downward facing dog. Make sure the weight is not forward in the shoulders, but you're pressing everything back towards the legs. Open your chest towards the knees, and then pedal out the feet, bending one knee and then the other. Maybe letting the hips drop over to one side and then the other as well. Again, finding that intuitive movement that comes with the breath. And then coming back to stillness in your downward facing dog. From here, breathe in, roll forward to a plank position. Exhale, push back to downward dog. With the breath now, coming forward with your inhale and then using the whole of your exhale to push back into downward dog. One more time, rolling forward with the breath like a wave, and exhale, push back to downward dog. And then take the knees wide apart, bring the toes together and sink your way down into a child's pose. Bringing your forehead to the mat or stacking your hands under your head if your head doesn't reach the mat. Let the breath consume you. Feel the breath filling the whole body. And really enjoy that sense of release that comes with each exhale. Smile as though you've been waiting for this moment all day. It's your favourite time of the day. And then extending the fingers towards the top of the mat, rise up into your downward facing dog through a tabletop position once again. From here, breathe in, reach the right leg high, bring it forward, scoop it forward, step it between the hands. Bring the right knee down and inhale in your low lunge. Feel that stretch in the hip flexor, the left hip flexor. And then as you exhale, step forward and fold forward into the legs, coming into our first forward fold. Bow heavy over the legs, keeping a bend in the knees as much as you need it. And then from here, flatten out the back, breathe in, come to a halfway lift. Exhale, bow forward. Now as you lead with the crown of the head, straighten the spine, reach up, come all the way up to standing, bring the palms together. Exhale, hands to the heart. Breathing in, take the hands out and up. Exhale, fold forward. Breathe in, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back on the left foot, bring the left knee down, breathe in, and exhale, step back to downward facing dog. Now for the other side, breathing in, take the left leg high, and then scoop it forward, bring it between the hands, bring your right knee down. Inhale with a smile into that lunge and exhale as you step forward and fold forward at the top of the mat. Breathing in, rise up from the crown of the head, reach the palms up to the ceiling. Exhale, hands come to the heart. Full breath in, long exhale out. And now breathing in, take the hands out and up. Exhale, fold forward into the legs. Breathe in, halfway lift. Exhale as you plant the hands, step back on the right foot, bring the right knee down. Inhale in the lunge, and then exhale as you step back to plank. Breathe in plank. Exhale as you lower your knees, chest and chin to the mat, coming to this 8-point pose. Breathe in, scoop forward, cobra. And as you exhale, push back into your downward facing dog once again. Take 3 full breaths in your downward facing dog. With each exhale, becoming more present. With each inhale, breathing in the present moment. Breathe in the peace of the present moment. And now as you breathe in, reach the right leg high, scoop it forward, step it between the hands. This time breathe in to rise up to a high crescent lunge. Belly hugs towards the spine, hips are square. Keep your right knee straight over that right ankle. And then from here, breathing in, As you exhale, place the left heel down. Open your arms out into a T shape for warrior two. Take a couple of breaths here, feeling the intensity in your thighs. Create full body engagement. Send energy down the fingers. Gaze confidently over the front of the right fingers. Breathe in. And then as you exhale, come down into extended side angle, bringing your right hand, either pressing it onto the inside of your right calf or bringing it all the way down to the mat, and then extend your left arm up and overhead alongside your left ear. Take a few breaths here. And now windmill the left hand down, bring your right hand to the outside of your right foot and step it back to plank. Breathing in plank. Exhale, come halfway down to a chaturanga and then straighten the arms, come to upward facing dog. Exhale, push back to downward facing dog. Full breath in here, long exhale out. Remembering you can take child's pose at any time that you need to. Now breathing in, reach the right leg high, bring it forward, step it between the hands. Bring your left knee down, hug the belly towards the spine, and now breathe in as you rise up to a lifted low lunge. Tuck your tailbone towards the mat, and then shine your chest forward, coming to a little back bend. Smile in your back bend. Feel your heart opening. Breathe in and remember something good that happened today. Breathe in once more, and then as you exhale, plant the hands, step forward into a forward fold at the top of the mat. You can grab opposite elbows here and hang the body heavy over the legs. And then when you're ready, begin to roll up to standing one vertebra at a time, making your way into this standing position. Ready for the other side. Bringing the hands to heart center, full breath in, long exhale out. From here, breathing in, take the hands out and up. Exhale, fold forward. Breathe in, halfway lift. Exhale as you plant the hands, step back on the right foot. Keep the right thigh strong. Breathe in, rise up to a high crescent lunge on this side. Push back through the right heel. Connect with the breath here. Breathing in again. Exhale, open up that back foot at an angle, coming to your warrior two. Again, send energy down the fingers, feel strong through the legs. And now breathing in, as you exhale, bring the left hand onto the inside of the left ankle or bring it all the way down to the mat. Just make sure that you're not dumping too much weight into that arm. You want the strength to be in the legs. You can look up to your right thumb, and then if you want to add on, bring the right arm alongside your right ear. Couple more breaths here. And now windmill the right arm down, bring the left hand on the outside of the left foot. Step it back to plank. Take a deep breath in plank. Exhale, lower down. And inhale up to upward facing dog. Exhale, push back to downward facing dog. Breathe in, lift the left leg high. Breathe in, reach the right leg high, scoop it forward, bring it between the hands. Bring your left knee down, inhale, and exhale as you step and fold. Breathe in, rise up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Full breath in. Long exhale out. And then from here, we'll step it out to a wide leg stance, bringing the toes so they're pointing in slightly, ankles pointing out. Take the hands down behind you, interlace the fingers, breathe in to grow tall through the crown of the head. And then as you exhale, fold into the legs, letting the knuckles drop back overhead. If it feels good for you to keep the stretch across the shoulders and the chest, then you can. If you want to release the arms and let them hang heavy in the center, then you can do that too. If you want more of a stretch, heel toe the feet wider apart. If you want less of a stretch, bring the feet closer together. And shift the weight back into your heels so that you really feel that stretch in the calves. And keep breathing smoothly in and slowly out. Feel your body thanking you for taking this time. And then from here, bringing the hands to the mat, heel toe the feet closer together, and then make your way down to the floor. And bring yourself all the way down to the mat. Starting by just hugging the knees into the chest. Give yourself a little hug and sway from side to side. Maybe even wrap the arms around the legs and bring your chin up to your knees. Giving yourself some love. Release the head back down. And we'll come to Balasananda, happy baby. So the word Ananda actually means bliss. So think about that feeling of bliss. You are and you have this moment just to be here, be still, be in your breath, be in your body. Grabbing the feet, arms coming to the insides of the knees, and really draw the feet out and down to find that stretch in the inner thighs, in the hips. And then when you're ready, release the legs. Bring the feet together for a supine Baddha Konasana, butterfly pose, letting the knees drop open. Let your whole body spread out on the mat. And then when you're ready, extend the feet to mat width distance apart. Bring the arms down by your sides and give yourself a few moments of total stillness, total quiet, total relaxation in your body. Now bring your awareness back into the room. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Take your hands to your heart. Feel your heart beating. Invite the breath more deeply into the body. And then when you're ready, make your way to lying on one side. Just rest on your side for a moment. And then slowly push yourself up sideways to a seated position. Coming to a comfortable seat. Finding your breath once again, finding a tall spine. Just breathing in and out and noticing without judgment any changes that have happened throughout your yoga practice. Now bringing your hands to heart center. Bow your head. Thank yourself for practicing yoga today. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me. I really hope that you're feeling much calmer, much more in your body and out of your head. I know I certainly am. Please let me know your experience in the comments. Give the video a like and subscribe to my channel for more. I post new videos every Tuesday and Saturday and shorts when I remember to, quite often. So I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. I will see you in the next one. Bye.